Imagine skipping just one coffee and instead owning 1 million Luna Classic LUNC tokens. Today, LUNC trades at about $0.00003 per token, which means a million of them costs roughly $30 to $35, the price of a few cafe coffees. So the question isn't whether you'll become a millionaire tomorrow. It's whether you're willing to invest a small coffee budget now for the possibility of something much bigger later. In this video, you'll see why Luna Classic is still alive when everyone said it was dead, how the December 11th, 2025 sentencing of Do Kwon could trigger renewed hope, and how a simple cup of coffee strategy can help you think in years instead of days. No fluff, no wasted time. Let's dive straight in. Luna Classic is the survivor of one of crypto's biggest crashes. In 2022, it collapsed, billions were lost, and it became the cautionary tale of never trust algorithmic stablecoins again. But here's what matters. It's still trading, still has a community, and still has potential. Right now, LUNC trades at around $0.00003 with a circulating supply of about 5.49 trillion tokens. That gives it a market cap in the hundreds of millions range. Now, if someone tells you 1 million LUNC will make you a millionaire soon, be skeptical. For a million LUNC to turn into $1 million, the price would have to hit $1 per token. And with a supply of trillions, that means a market cap rivaling the entire crypto market. That's improbable, so this isn't a guaranteed ticket to riches. It's more like buying a lottery ticket with money you can afford to lose. Why then even consider it? Because belief, timing, community, and psychology matter. The Luna Classic ecosystem didn't vanish. Developers are still active, tokens are still being burned, and the community is still in motion. And the story around Do Kwon's sentencing on December 11th, 2025? That could bring attention, headlines, and news cycles. Renewed trust? That doesn't guarantee a price surge, but in crypto, attention often drives momentum. Here's where the metaphor comes in. Imagine buying that million LUNCs for the price of a coffee today, then forgetting it for a year or 5. You don't watch every red candle. You don't chase each pump and dump. You simply buy in red when others are running away, and you let time do the work. Many buy when everything is green and buzzing. You buy when things are quiet, cheap, and people are laughing. Let's call that the coffee strategy. For instance, you decide this week you skip 2 cafe coffees and instead allocate $30 to buy 1 million LUNC you're not selling your car. You're not cashing out your retirement. You're just being curious, speculative, and disciplined. If LUNC goes nowhere, you've lost the cost of a few coffees. If it climbs 10x or more over the next years, suddenly that coffee bet looks clever. Now, let's run scenario thinking. Scenario 1. The price doubles 10 times from today, from $0.00003 to $0.0003. Your million LUNC becomes about $300. $100. Not life-changing, but certainly better than a regular coffee budget. Scenario 2. The community burns supply, sentiment rebuilds. Do Kwon's sentencing paves the way for new headlines, trust returns, and people slowly start buying in again. If LUNC reaches 1 cent, your million becomes $10,000. Big jump. Now, dollar by dollar, here's what you're betting on. Time, community, hope, risk. Is $10,000 guaranteed? No. Is it impossible? Also no, but you need to treat it as a long-term play, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Here's the mindset. Buy in red, think in years. The hardest part isn't pressing buy. The hardest part is waiting. Don't refresh charts every minute. Don't panic when the price drops. Don't trade it like a short-term gamble. Treat it like you bought a ticket, locked it away, and forgot about it. Future, you will either be pleasantly surprised, or at least say, well, I didn't waste too much on coffee this week, because think about this. In 5 years, you could look back and think, why did I drink all those coffees in 2025 when I could have bought lunch for less than $35? Or you might say, well, it didn't go anywhere, but I tried. Either way, the downside was small. The potential was big. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy Luna Classic. I'm showing you a way to think about risk. Trade something tiny and forgettable, like a few coffees, for the possibility of participating in a story that could matter. If you're comfortable with volatility, with losing that coffee money, and with waiting, then maybe this idea is worth exploring. If you liked this way of looking at crypto, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more straight talk, no hype content. And if you do take the coffee bet on LUNC, leave a note somewhere, tag yourself, and come back in 5 years. Then write me and say thank you, or tell me I was wrong. That's part of the gamble. If you believe in crypto, you're in the right place. Check the playlist, watch the next video, or deep dive into more Luna Classic updates. If you lose your coffee, I'll buy you a new one. YouTube never forgets. See you in 2030.